welcome back to the channel. If you're new here, this is Strawberry Cave coming in with another Beast of Bermuda video. I really haven't done any of these yet, except for like the main introduction of the update, because the last time I did a video on this, b.o.b, my editor, for some reason just didn't want the video to get uploaded. Every time I went to go complete it and export it, it would crash. I'm not sure if it was because it was too big or what, because I haven't had that issue with any other game I play. But we're gonna do a tips and tricks video today for you guys. Hopefully this will reach you on YouTube if I can get it out and exported. So there is still a Halloween event going on right now for Beast of Bermuda. I'm just gonna call it b.o.b. That's what I do. b.o.b. Way easier to say. They're giving us a whole month to complete this because this game is different than other games, and I don't think the event was out before Halloween even started. Maybe like a week before. But they didn't start very early, so that's why they're giving us the whole month now to complete this. It is semi long. Oh, hey Rex. Oh, hi, how you doing? Oh, they're gone. Oh, okay. Nice, they ate mushrooms and left. Okay. Um, I know you guys didn't get to see him very long, but he had one of the Halloween skins on, or she, had the skull designs on it. But today we're going to be working for the new Acro skin. I really like that one, honestly, and I already have the Halloween Rex skin from a couple years ago when that one came out. So since I was compelled enough to get this Acro skin, I'm going to go through this and give you guys some tips on it. So first things first, find a low populated server for this. You want low pop, 40 players, perfect. I really like this server, actually. Shout out to Aurora Isles up here. I like playing on lower populated servers sometimes if I just want to chill and relax, and grow something, have some fun, and not be like maybe bombarded by a bunch of people that day. But yeah, very good to find a low populated server. Obviously, you don't want to be fighting and competing with people for these idols because there are only so many that spawn in an area. There is one right there. You can see actually that gold icon on the compass. Oh, there's another one. Oh, there's a few. Oh, we're going to run and grab. Oh, I don't want it to disappear. So that's another thing is the idols can disappear. So when you see them, you go for them. Oh, hey. More creatures. What's up? I just like seeing people here. They always hang out at these shrines, I call them. So find a low populated server. I don't want to get distracted, so I won't go for that. I'll let it pass for right now. I'll let it pass. And then second thing you want to do is honestly get a nested dinosaur if you can. So there's only 3 dinosaurs I recommend for this event for being the most efficient and the fastest. I'm on my Utah right now. Utah just came out. They're very good at this kind of event right now because they can, at least as you see, jump and glide a little bit. They get the double jump. They're very fast, at least fast enough for a land creature. Um, let's see what else. Yeah, that's really it, I guess. You just want fast and easy maneuvering, you know what I mean? So, as you can see, I easily got over this rock. You're going to want to be able to do that in these maps because there are rocks everywhere and cliffs and blah, blah, blah. Actually, we're pretty close to it, so I'm going to show you guys. If you look up above here on the icon, you'll see this one has the spikes on the side of the icon there. That's what tells you it's an acro idol, and that's what you want if you're going for the acro skin. Did I already pass it? Did I go too far? Oh, it's right here. Okay. So here's the acro idol. That's what they're going to look like. They're pretty big, but that's also because I'm pretty small right now. I am not a full adult. Like I said, I just got this dinosaur nested because I want to try and get +2 inherits on speed, and that's why I said get a nested dinosaur if you can for this event, because you want to be the fastest you can and the most efficient. So I made sure I snagged one when I saw they were being nested. For some reason, obviously it's a low populated server. People aren't nesting all the time on this, or they're only nesting for themselves. Right there you can see at the top right. Oh no, you can't. That's where my camera is. Okay, well, when you're playing, you'll see at the top right, it'll tell you like, "Oh, you have this many idols collected." So I have 29 idols collected. I'm going to turn this down just in case it's a little loud because it's raining. Okay, I turned it down. Hopefully that's not too loud. I'll try and speak a little louder. Normally I'm not a loud talker, but yep, that's what you want. Right here you see 3 swiftness. Definitely max out this whole tree. I'll show you guys the traits that I'm doing right now because that's the next thing you want to do is just max out specific traits. Once you either have a nested dinosaur or have a dinosaur already grown, it's actually pretty good if you already have a dinosaur with at least +1 swiftness or +2 swiftness, because then you don't gotta go out of your way to go get one nested. But I did not have that. Since the Utah Raptors are new and I have not been playing much, I just didn't have one yet. I'm really hoping this one will get one because the parents were huge and had really good GP, which is good parenting, and hopefully I'll get their traits inherited to me. I'm very close to 1.2, so we will see. Dude, you're loud. Is there another good trophy around? There's not. But I'm gonna get out of this Appa's way because they're loud when they stomp. They're very loud. Okay, we'll hang out up here for now. Wow, those stomps are still so loud. I heard that from over here. So, for traits, you want to go straight speed. Definitely get 3-3 aquatic for this as well. I'm really glad I got +2 because, like I said, you will possibly drown in this if you do not have proper stats or if you're not big enough because certain areas of the map do not have every... Well, actually, in this server they do. So, it depends on the server you're on again because the creators of the server can put shrines all over if they wanted. But I was struggling when I was over on like Marsh Island behind Desert. People, if you know, you know. If you play the game, I was using the shrine underwater honestly to get my idols collected because there are no shrines on Marsh Island. I'm pretty sure, at least in this map, they didn't put any there. So I did drown once, but that's just because I was small when I did it originally. So you will need this is all I'm saying because you're going to be swimming and jumping and doing a lot of maneuvering throughout the map just to get these idols because you want to get them as fast as possible. So I've been swimming a lot actually. So I get the 3-3, then you go straight up all the way to swiftness. Skip the nimble footed. You will not need that. But I put one in there anyways because why not? It's mainly for later on when I nest this thing because this thing's very OP. I will be nesting with this in the future, so I made sure I put one in. But yeah, you just want to make sure you basically get your powerful legs, your swiftness. This is all very important because, like I said, you'll be jumping a lot, and if you're not big enough and you're jumping from too far a height, you will break your bones, and then that'll just slow your process down. Then you want to come down here and get strong legs and long runner for sure. Make sure you get these if you have inherits in them. That's better. Oh yeah, we got +2 swiftness, guys. We are good. We just hit 1.2. Sweet. We got +2 swiftness. That is so good. I'm going to be so fast now. So happy. Because I was really needing one. I mean, I've been doing pretty good with the other Utah Raptors I had just because I was spending a couple hours just hard grinding, but this will make it even faster. Then you want to focus on your power abilities down here, your power traits. You want to get, sadly, because you have to follow a line, you can't just randomly get traits unless they're connected to each other. So you want to make sure you're getting 3 persistence because persistence increases the maximum ability power you have, which in this case, it really just helps for the sniffing. Your ability power is this orange circle at the bottom right. As you see, I'm sniffing, and it's barely going down. You can barely see it here where my yellow foot is. It's barely going down, and I'm sniffing forever. But that's because I have 5 persistence. That is amazing. So 1 obviously helps with your abilities if you need to kill someone, attack someone, maybe they're attacking you. They can steal your idols, though I have not run into that yet in this. I don't think anyone would. I mean, there are mean people out there, but in this case, if you're in a lower server, I don't think people are going to be stealing your idols. But just in case, that'll help with attacking people. You'll have a lot of ability power. Well, you'll have a lot more ability to spend, is what I'm saying. But it does increase... Oh, let me go back to it. It says it increases the rate at which your ability power regenerates, which is also really good. And then I use it, again, just for the sniffing. Just so I can sniff long periods of time so I can make sure I know where the idols are constantly. I noticed I was running out when I was younger, but that's because, again, I was smaller. So I think that's really it. You guys just want to focus on the full speed tree and then get these. And then obviously, okay, this isn't obvious. Sorry, I know I say obvious a lot because I've been playing this game for like 5 years. But you always want to get some weather resistance and resilience just for when it is raining like this because you'll get a better comfort boost, which means you will grow faster if you are smaller. And you're going to need that because you want to be obviously an adult for this. I got to stop saying obvious so much. So sorry, guys. It's just in my brain today. Obvious is the word, I guess. So yeah, you want that just to protect yourself so you're not, I guess, losing HP because it can happen if you get to extreme weathers in this. It's a terrible game for that, but we're not going to talk about that. I think that's it for stats. Basically, I'm going to go into this just because, like I said, I'm nesting it later in the future, so I want to have 5 GP. That is perfect. Oh, this is such a good Utah Raptor. So glad I got this. Okay, moving on. The dinosaurs you want to play. I'll show you guys really quick the dinosaurs you're going to want to use. Did I already say you get a server with auto revive? As you guys saw, I just yeeted my dinosaur because in this server you can just automatically come back to life, which I absolutely love. I'm gonna have to delete somebody so I can get through here. Sorry, bud. You're gonna have to go. I already got 3 of you. So yeah, you want a server that has auto revive on because, like I said, just in case you die or you're drowning or you want to force respawn to get a better location to hunt idols, you can just do that and not worry about losing your dinosaur. So we're gonna go here just to show everybody the dinosaurs you guys want to be using. Itchy is okay. I call it an Itchy. That's just the abbreviation for it. They're like the fourth best dinosaur I'd recommend for this event. If you really feel like you want to use one, they are very fast in the water. They do have the water dart ability. They're okay on land. I mean, they're not the fastest, but like I said, if you use your water dart and you kind of arch yourself, like angle yourself, you can fly pretty far across the land, but not the fastest on land, mostly good for water. The idols do not spawn in the water this time around. They only spawn on land. So you want to make sure you're using a land dinosaur mainly for this, just because, like I said, they only spawn on land. So you don't want to use things that are going to have a difficulty running on land, but these are not bad. Third best is, I call it the Megasaur still, because back in the day, that's what they were called. I don't know why they changed it. Stupidest decision they've made. Now it's called the Wihinivitor. Wihinivitor. Whatever. I just call it a Meg. It's a Meg to me. It always will be a Meg to me. So if you guys get confused when I call this a Megasaur, that's why it used to be called that. They are third best for this because they are very fast land dinosaurs, but they do not have the best jump or the highest jump unless you are way past 1.2, like past adulthood. They've got a good jump on them, though. It's good enough to get through certain things, but they're mainly just fast runners on land, and that's why I'm putting them at third place, because I'm personally not using them for this. They are fast swimmers, but again, you're not swimming that much. It's just enough to get to certain places. Third best, put it at third best. Second best is going to be, I'm going to have to say Utah Raptor. Second best is Utah Raptor. I just choose to use it over the Velo because I have a very deep vendetta against the Velosaur. It's not their fault, but the game creators just keep trashing on them so hard, and I hate it. So Utah Raptors, second best. They're very fast on land. They glide very well, jump very well. And when I say glide, I mean they're not gliding flying they're just good, because when you land on the ground on your feet, you're not going to hurt your bones as much. They have very good sturdy bones, I suppose we'll say. All right, Velo. Velo is the best for this because in this you cannot use flyers. But they are basically flyers now. Velo is honestly so good now compared to what it used to be. They can just basically fly, and before they couldn't really do that. So now when you do your double jumps, you can glide through the air, and you can actually jump while you're in the air to get more glide. So you're basically using a flyer when you use the Velo, which is very good for this event. Also, they're very fast, very agile. Like I said, everything's good. They're perfect. And they technically are not flyers because they're gliders, so you can still use them for this event, and idols will still spawn. So they are the best to use for this. I would use them. I seriously just have a personal vendetta with them. That's why I'm not using them, because if you go over here and you go to choose a pattern, let's just choose this one randomly, right? We're going to make sure it's daytime so that we can actually see this. Go to the wings. I'm going to find the base wing. God, these are just terrible. So many wing layers. So in this game, you cannot make fully white wings, and it just bugs the crap out of me still. I don't know why they're so bad at this. Like, the game creators truly do not like Velos. Wow, this thing has way too many markings. Whoa. So as you see, the body is full white, yet the wings are gray. I hate that. Pisses me off. Like, why couldn't you just make the wings white? Why was that so hard for you guys? Because this creature has gone through such terrible turbulence in the past. Like, they looked god awful in the past. I can't even, people who know, they looked fucking terrible, but they finally gave them a remodel. Remodel looks awesome, right? Except the damn coloring still. They still will not let the wings be white. It pisses me off. What if I want to make a white bird with white wings? Oh, you can't. I'm so sorry. Pissed me off. So I just, personal vendetta, don't want to use the Velo. That's literally why. And the Utah Raptors new, so I've been enjoying it. I'm just playing along with it. So we're going to go back into the game here. Just wanted to let you guys know what was the best options to use in this. And like I said, they do not allow flyers in this because it's kind of a no-brainer. It would be too easy. Wow, they spawned me in jungle now? Why am I in jungle all of a sudden? I was in forest. Okay, I don't like that the game does that now. I don't remember them doing that, but I guess it does that now. When you respawn, it'll spawn you completely different. Anyways, yep, flyers are not allowed because it would be too easy. You'd be able to easily soar around and get the idols and then bring them to where they have to go. I really think that's why. Plus, they try to make it based on what the actual skins are. So because all the Halloween skins this year are on land creatures, the idols will only spawn on land. That's why they made it to where they don't spawn in the ocean for aquatics. So aquatics definitely are not good to use. You can still use aquatics if you want, but good luck. There's just no point. You get it done almost never. Um, and yeah, the flyers is really just because, yep, there's no flying Halloween skin right now, and it'd be too easy. Really sucks though. I really wanted a flyer. But these are good. As you see, they glide pretty well. They jump pretty high, so I can get through almost anything, and I'm pretty fast. So I've just been using these. We're going to go right to the next step here. For tips and tricks. Jungle's not a good place to be. Honestly, even though they do spawn here, but it's just not a good place to be because the idols hide very easily in these bushes. And one time I got so mad I couldn't find the idol, even though I could smell it and I was right over it. I just couldn't quite see it. And even though I was trying to just randomly grab, couldn't find it, couldn't grab it. Especially when they spawn halfway in the ground, it already makes it harder because it's halfway in the ground and under the bushes. So that's impossible. So we're gonna try and get out of jungle. Okay, we didn't quite make it out of jungle. I was very close. There's desert, but I sniffed a idol, so we're gonna snag that. So as you see, as we're getting closer, the icon gets bigger. That's how you know you're right on top of it, right on its tail. And you'll see, yep, as you guys can see, it's on the ground right here. But I just want to show you guys as you approach it, like say you're struggling to find the idol, as you approach it, you'll know you're right on top of it if the idol's starting to veer left or right because it's no longer in the center for you. And if you walk over it, as you saw, it just disappears. So that's kind of how you'll know where it is. It does help you. They will show up in different colors. The color on the acro will basically tell you what shrine you need to bring it to. Now, because I'm trying to leave jungle and I'm already so close, I'm just going to bring it to desert. Now, this is what I'm talking about with the swimming thing. Sometimes there's high tide and you're just going to have to swim. So you want to get that 3-3 up and hopefully get an inherit in the aqua stat. It's just going to help you swim a lot faster. Thankfully, Utahs are not too bad at swimming. They're not the slowest. They're okay. Meg is definitely faster, the Megalosaur I was talking about. And another thing, the bigger your dinosaur is, the better as well. I mean, if you already have something that's maybe 2 point or 1.5, you know, and you don't have the inherits, that's okay because your dinosaur is already so much bigger than adulthood. Like it's already gone into its elder, basically, or close to elder. It'll be faster and more efficient anyways than what I am right now at 1.2 because it's considered base adult in the game, but now it's basically like you're a baby because everyone in every server now is like 2 point or more, which just means they're ginormous. But, you know, we still get around. We still get around pretty good. I still think that the stats, the +2 swiftness is very important anyways. Even if you are a bigger dinosaur, I'd still prefer to have that. But if you don't want to go try to get one nested, don't worry about it. See that? Oh. Why are you leaving it for me? It's for you. I don't want to take your idol, bro. Oh. Sweet. We just got an idol gifted to us. That will happen. I've been doing it myself. If I find an idol that I already own the skin for, which is the Rex idols, I'll just bring it somewhere until I find a new idol that I need. Or if I find someone, I'll just drop it off with them. And if they need it, they can take it. Very cute. Thank you. People are so nice. I have noticed people are at least really nice in this, and they will not steal your idols. They usually just give them to you. Okay, got another idol. I'll show you guys this one for an example. Maybe the Meg needs this one. So this is the Mega Raptor idol right here. So if you want the Mega Raptor Halloween skin, you want to collect these. If you want the Rex skin, you collect the Rex idols. Acro. It's pretty simple in that sense. I don't know where that little Meg went, but I'm gonna just put it here. See if they want it. Oh, they got a little nest going. Oh, no, they don't. I think that's just the ground. Yeah. Oh my god, what is that? A giant parasaur. That was cool. I don't think they're gonna take it, so I'll snag it. I don't super care for the Mega Raptors in this game, especially in their elder form. I personally just don't like them. But I will do it if they're available. because I don't have the skin yet, so I might as well. It's more just for a collectible thing, just in case people do want to nest sometime in the future. I can say I have it, and we can nest with it, blah, blah. So the Megaraptors and the Rex are both smooth idols. And what I mean by that is they do not have the spikies on the side of them to tell you what's what. What the heck? Oh, it's down here. Okay. As you see it, you can see it. It's glowing. Well, it's gold, so it's shiny. But as you see on the compass there, it's smooth. No spikies, which means it's not an acro. So it's very easy to tell if you're hunting around and you don't want to go hunt for a certain one. You don't have to go that way and waste your time. But this is what the Rex one looks like. So I'll bring this one up here just in case somebody wants it. Because why not? Maybe they want it, maybe not. They might already have all of them as well. Just waiting for a reply. Thanks for the idol, but I already got the Rex. Me too. Oops. It's because of how I'm angled right now. I'm typing weirdly because this damn mic. I'll get a better setup eventually, but this is what it is for now. Alright, moving on. I don't really think there are any other tips I can give you guys other than constantly look for the icon, make sure it's the one you need. Like we just saw, you can see there's spikes around that one from a distance. We're gonna go snatch that one up. Don't fly too far down to the ground. Like this is okay because Utahs can handle it, but if you're like up on that thing obviously and you're trying to fly down, you will die or severely break your bones, even as someone that has powerful legs and is a flight kind of bird. But nope, you'll still mess yourself up. I did it quite a few times up in the mountains, over there. See where that snowy white mountain is a little bit? Yeah, I was over there collecting idols and I was flying too fast down the mountain. I was like jumping and gliding too far down. I broke my legs like 4 times and it super slows you down. It really does. So I was trying to watch myself on that. And then we're going to put this one in. Okay, I've got 32 idols. I'm so close. So realistically, if you follow the tips I gave you, this will not take too long. I've only been playing this for 2 hours today. I put 2 hours in and then got back on for the video. I'd collected maybe 10 within those, 10 or more within those 2 hours, to be honest. And then I think the first day I played, I collected also 10 or 12. Collected 10, 12. But I played for like 3 hours. So it really just depends on how lucky you get, the locations you're in, how, like I said, you really want to be fast, how fast you are. Also depends on where the shrines are. So this game, the specific server I'm in is very nice. They have the speed and survival shrine right next to each other. And then the power shrine is actually off in the distance over here. You can't smell it because I'm not close enough to it to smell it, but if you go up in there, you'll eventually see it on your map. Right now, this one, this red shrine that you can see on my compass is actually in the water. That's the one I was telling you guys about that I was going to for a while because I was over there on Marsh Island, and there is a red shrine right in the water that you can get to pretty easily as long as, like I said, you got the aquatic. You might even want to get this if you can. Strong lungs so that you don't drown in the water when you go do it. But, oh, this Parasaur force respawned. It died. I'll take it. Let me take. Gotta feed up. But yeah, that's really it, I think. Let me know down below if you guys enjoy this Halloween event. I personally don't mind it because, like I said, it's not actually that bad as it seemed. You do have to collect 50 idols for the new skin and only 35 for the older skin, which is the Rex. So that's a plus, at least if you guys don't have the Rex skin yet. That one's easier to get. But really, this isn't that bad if you put in a couple hours each day, like someone that actually has a job or a life or works like I do. This is still very easy to do. I still find a couple, an hour or two. What is this down here? I still find, some time to do it. I just want to check out what... Oh, see, they have the new skin, so you guys can see it. So this is the new acro skin. They just don't have the, like, mushroom flower things coming out of it. This is just the base without it. It's still pretty cool. I like it. And with that being said, we're going to just hang out next to it and end it there. Hope you guys enjoyed the video, and like I said, enjoy the Halloween event, enjoy the skins. I think they're pretty cool, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. See ya!